guys, today is my first day starting my job as an ICU nurse. I am not really running late, but I want to be as early as I can. I'm excited, but I'm nervous, and I just wanted to document this whole experience and you know, take you guys through it and let you guys know what's going on. Right now they paired me up with the preceptor. I'm gonna meet her. I actually don't know her name because my actual preceptor is working Thursday, and I told him I couldn't work Thursday because I had class. So they're gonna pair me up with the temporary today. Hopefully she's nice, she or he. But yeah, I hope you guys have a blessed morning, and I'll take you guys through everything. Maybe during my lunch break I can tell you guys like how things are going, and yeah. Bye. Hi everyone. So had to quickly rush to my car. It's like what? It's 9 o'clock, and so far things have been very interesting. So for starters, we start off with one patient, and we had to send that patient over because we're receiving another patient, and this patient is a transplant patient. So basically this patient had a liver transplant, and fresh from the operating room we are going to be receiving this patient. This patient is going to be so super critical. It requires one nurse to take care of that one patient. So as we are receiving this patient, we're not going to have any more patients to take care of because this patient is going to be super critical. Oh, I'm so sorry guys, I'm out of breath. That's how you know I haven't really worked out. But I am super excited just to experience and be in the midst of a new environment, and I will check on you guys later. So yeah. So day one at the job finally over. Whew, the things that I learned today, guys, crazy. I learned so much, saw so much stuff. It was just overwhelming, but it was like, man, I'm exhausted. Can't wait to go home. There was just so much terminology that I know I have to go and learn. Today I saw so many things. I had a patient who was having a massive transfusion, a patient with a SWAN, which is like a pulmonary artery catheter, and then so many extra monitors, a patient with a bolt, and intracranial pressure monitoring. Man, I don't even know, man. I just saw so many things today. So much. And most of them I had no clue what was going on. But I'm excited because I have another opportunity to learn. But yeah, like I was saying, there was so much stuff that I experienced today. The most that I really did was I helped one of the nurses draw some blood from an arterial line. So for any nurses that haven't been in the ICU, we know that most of the time when we draw blood, it's from the veins, and whenever patients are sent to the ICU, there are chances where they will have a catheter or some kind of intravenous, well, not intravenous, but like an arterial line. So basically access to the arteries, and these are only in the ICU because the arteries have a lot of pressure, a higher blood pressure than the veins, so they need to be handled with care. So if something pokes the arteries, blood can gush out so much, and it can just lead to a lot of bleeding. So patients with arterial line, they need to be monitored closely. They need to be handled with care and all that stuff. So I drew blood from there, which I was like kind of shaking because I'm like, okay, I want to make sure I don't mess anything up, because my thing with the ICU is that there's so many lines, so many monitors. So my fear is that I don't want to be mistaken by anything. I don't want to be confused or anything like that. So I told you guys about the patient with the liver transplant. So when he came in, his entire stomach was open. Like it was open, but it was covered with like a dry dressing, and then just like a transparent tape. But it was basically open, like the skin was out. And this guy was so critical. His blood pressure was so low. So we had to give him like a lot of, well, not a lot, but we gave him 2 units of packed red blood cells. He came with so many drains. He had like a Shiley, which is like basically 2 catheter ports that come out of the neck, and a trialysis port from the neck, and that's for dialysis, because, you know, most of the times patients with these severe injuries, they run the risk of, you know, kidney issues, or their electrolytes are imbalanced and stuff like that. So they need this port so that they can always dialyze the patient, to make sure that this patient is the dialysis helps do what the kidneys are not doing at the moment. So he had that. And then he had an arterial line on his left arm. Then he had a PICC line, which is a central line, on his right. Then he had an IV. He just had so many lines, and these different lines were giving different medicines. We're giving red blood cells, like I said. We're giving Levofeed to help increase the blood pressure. We are giving, what else do we give? I think they started him on the Cardine drip, which is also to help increase the blood pressure. But I think it's just the back and forth, the fast pace of everything, the urgencies of orders and stuff. It was exhilarating. Let me take this off. It was exhilarating. Like, it was just interesting. And yeah, I wasn't really like assigned to a patient because, one, I wasn't with my preceptor today. The lady that was my preceptor, she was just covering for the moment, because my actual preceptor wasn't here today. So I was just jumping around, like, you know, just snooping in and just looking at different things, seeing what this does and that does, just to get familiarized with stuff. Today I saw my first swan, which I mentioned is a pulmonary artery catheter. Basically, I think it's something that connects straight into your pulmonary arteries. And if you guys know anything about that, that's a part of your heart, and is able to measure central venous pressure, is able to measure pulmonary artery pressure, I think, so many other things. And what else? It was just, honestly, at this point, like, it was just so much going on. I wrote down things that I didn't know so that when I get home I can Google them, because I just need to brush up on my skills, and I just want to make sure that I'm more equipped when I start working on my own. So there's that. But that's it for day 1, guys. I want to see what day 2 comes for me. I want to see what day 2 has for me. I'm pretty sure that things are going to be crazier as it gets, but we'll see. All right, see you later. Good morning, beautiful people. This is day 2 as an ICU nurse. What it do? Day 1 was crazy, very interesting. Saw so many things, exposed to so many things. But this is day 2. I woke up, I actually kind of woke up later, but I was still able to get here early. So yeah, and I'm pumped. I'm excited for what I'm gonna experience, guys. You guys already know that I've always wanted to ever since I worked in trauma, I always wanted to get into the trauma ICU, because I always like to challenge myself. I always like to learn more. I don't like being stagnant, and my old floor was just at a point, everything just became more redundant. So can y'all hear me? Okay. But yeah, so I'm excited for everything I'm gonna experience today. You guys pray for me, man. Now today I'm gonna actually be with my preceptor. I hope everything's gonna be okay, and she's nice to me and she's patient with me. I'm a fast learner, but still, you know, I don't want her to be impatient or just, you know, fed up with me. But yeah, so we're gonna see how today goes. If I see anything cool, if I can get a sneak shot of it, I will definitely do that. because I still want you guys to see a little bit more of what I'm seeing. Feel me? But until then, bye guys. Alright guys, this is my morning break that I'm having. My preceptor, she's really sweet. Today was more active. I really love this place. Like, the teamwork is amazing. Everyone's just so nice. They work together, and that makes such a big difference. Like, we just had an admission and this guy is very sick, and all of the nurses are just in there helping you. Like, you just don't feel alone, and it helps you feel like, you know, you have a team. And I think that's what I need. Like, that's what I needed. Also, like, the severity of the illnesses is just so interesting to learn, and like learning about how each medicine that we give, or each, you know, thing that we do, how much of a difference it makes in the patient's health. You're able to see that, like, right there and there. And yeah, I'm learning more about arterial lines and what to do and what not to do. I'm learning more about how to give multiple medications at once, because that's pretty much what it's gonna be. I mean, it's basically what I know, but just more on an intensive level. So yeah. Alright guys, so I had to quickly end my spiel. I even forgot what I was talking about, but somebody came in, so I was just like, let me just quickly stop because I don't have time to explain myself. But things are going great. A-okay. I am having a good time here. So I'll catch you guys later for lunchtime. Then maybe I can tell you more about what's going on and what has happened, and we'll go from there. Hi everyone, finally on my break. So today's been pretty good. Yesterday, I can say yesterday I was learning so much. I was exposed to so much all at once. Today I'm just appreciating like how the culture of where I'm working at. I never realized how, like, you never really realize how much you've been suffering till you go to someplace that's better. So first of all, like, there's so much collaboration. The nurses, they help each other out so much. Like, every 2 seconds there's always someone asking you, do you need anything? Like, there's always help at your disposal. Doctors are always there, and I noticed they kind of respect you more in the ICU. I don't know, ICU nurses, like, they get a lot of respect in the hospital. So I didn't quite get that at my old floor. But hey, what can I say? I love that I'm learning something new. I love how there's so many critical medications that are given, and seeing how much it affects a patient's health in a good way. Just seeing that instantly is so interesting to me. Seeing like the fast-paced environment of things, like there's always something to do. I'm always on my feet. I enjoy that. Being in constant communication with everyone from the team, the doctors, I guess. So like, they involve you more in decision making, which makes you feel like, you know, makes you feel good about yourself, makes you feel confident, makes you feel resourceful. You kind of own the floor. Like, I really love that. And just the community, from what I've seen, like, I love it. And it's crazy because I've been hearing so many rumors about this sport that I was getting into, some positive, some negatives, and I was kind of nervous because I didn't want no problem. Like, I don't like beef, I don't like drama or any of that stuff, so I was scared that, you know, I was gonna experience that. But so far I love it. I really thank God. Like, his favor is really on your girl. But yeah, I see nursing, like, honestly, if you like the fast-paced environment, if you like learning, like challenging yourself, I would recommend it. Seriously, like, you would know so much about the body anatomy. It's kind of like, whoa, there is really levels to this. And yeah, my 2 patients today, one of them, he was in a motor vehicle accident, and it was so severe, he broke all of his extremities, has a severe brain injury. I was told about yesterday he couldn't really obey commands, but now he's able to obey commands. So there is progress in this neurological system. The
my second patient, he had laryngeal cancer with chemo, and it's like, it's so bad. They said that it's unresectable. So I guess where the mass is, you can't really cut it out, and it spreads all over his body. He came in for sepsis, so like a severe body infection that causes like all his organs to fail. He's like on so many cardiac drips, cardiac medications to help maintain his blood pressure, but he was very sick. The family just stopped by because the doctors wanted to meet with the family. They want to see what they can do next, because with the way his situation is, he is eventually going to pass away soon. So the family had to make a decision if they wanted to continue with these medications that are keeping him like alive, like the cardiac medications, the ventilators, all that stuff, or if they just wanted to comfortably pass away. So they chose the second option, and we had to like go through this whole process of stopping all the trips and just letting him be comfortable. So a lot of family members have been in and out of this patient's room, so it's just an experience of how things go. Y'all already know me, I don't like death situations, and I know being in the ICU I'm going to be seeing a lot of them, but I think it's going to help me build my character and be stronger in that aspect, because when it comes to healthcare, like, this is inevitable. Like, I'm going to experience this, so there's that. But yeah, let me finish my food. I'm gonna see y'all later when something juicy happens, and yeah, bye. All right guys, I am finally leaving. Today was actually ended up staying later than I expected, but it was still good. So far I am enjoying this. Can't wait to be more independent and learn how to do everything by myself. But for the meantime, I still have my wonderful preceptor, and she's been helpful. Everyone around here has been helpful and nice to me, so that's good. My advice to any new grad nurses, your work environment is just as important as the work itself. It can really make or break you. You don't want to be in a work environment that's toxic, because that affects your well-being. So having a good work environment where everyone is helpful and everyone is nice, it really lifts up your spirit and makes you a better nurse. So far that's what's been happening, which I am glad about. One thing though that it's really like, I don't know, kind of threw me off. One of the nurses, she was basically telling me, I mean, she meant it in a nice way, she was being real, like she mentioned. She was kind of telling me how basically I'm gonna get tired of ICU nursing, and I'm gonna get frustrated, and eventually I'm not gonna like it, which kind of like made me feel some type of way, because I'm like, oh my god, did I make the wrong decision? And one thing about me is that it can just be one thought that can have me spiraling around in my head and just have me overthinking. So when she said that, I was like, oh my god, did I make the wrong decision? Should I go back? But at this point, it's too late for that, okay? So it is what it is. But then again, I can't listen to what everybody says. Everyone's experiences are always going to be different. It's about how you view things. So far I'm viewing things very well. I hope it stays like that. I just love the fact that I'm learning, to be honest, like, and it's just so interesting. So yeah, day 2. Guys, just FYI, whenever I walk and talk, I run out of breath. So when you see me panting like a dog, just, you know, just don't make a whole big comment about it. Just understand this is what it is. All right, bye. Good morning, beautiful people. This is day 3
of the week, my first week as an ICU nurse. This is day 3. Pardon me guys if I look tired, if I look a hot mess. I went to bed at like 2:30 last night, so I didn't really get much sleep, but it's okay. It's okay. I love my preceptor, but I feel like she likes to be, how do I say this nicely? She likes to, like, you know, be control of things, kind of. Like, I don't think she's like, you know, like kind of like a mother. Like, they always want to make sure that, you know, nothing messes up. So they don't really give me the full feeling of autonomy that I believe I should have. But then again, it's my 3rd day, so I don't know, maybe it's just me tripping. But she's really nice. And today I just can't wait for everything I'm going to learn. I can't wait for another day, for another experience. I am just praying to God that I have the strength, because I am running on 3 hours of sleep. But then again, what is new? Like, honestly, I go through these days where I just don't get enough sleep, and that's just that. But with that being said, I'm going to take you guys on another journey. I'm going to let you all know, like, what's going on. And y'all already know that I love ICU nursing. I love the surgical trauma ICU that I'm working in. I just can't wait to see more and experience more and learn more. So that's my little spiel for this morning. I'll see you guys later. Love you guys. God bless. Hi guys. So I am back. This is day 3. I have 2 patients today. My first one, he is a young guy. Got into a very bad motor vehicle accident. He has a brain injury, actually a brain bleed. So right now we have something called an ICP monitor. So it's basically a monitor that checks the intracranial pressure. So if there's still more bleeding in his brain, the pressure goes up, and that can lead to more brain damage. We want to keep the level at a, keep the pressure at a low level, a certain level. So we set up a monitor, and he has like this bolt in his head and all these wires. So there's that's what we're doing. Today's pretty chill. I feel more energetic. I think the coffee did help, and also just the fast-paced environment. I am loving this place. Oh my gosh, they love me here. Like, the nurses are so nice to me. Yeah, it's like amazing work environment, and honestly, it makes me realize how toxic the old one was. Like, I just hope I stay this happy. I remain in this good spirit for the rest of my time here, because yeah. And I think honestly, kindness goes a long way. Like, you never know who knows who. Like, one of my work moms from my old unit, she knew someone here, so she told him about me. So when I met this new person, she's like my big sister, and she took me in, and we just been like, the community here is amazing. And I'm sure like every floor is different, every ICU is different, but I think in a stressful environment, when you have a good working family, it really helps. This place is super stressful, like super fast paced, super critical. So you need help and support, and that's what I'm getting here. So I really love it in this ICU. And as much as I'm just learning so much, she told me some things that my big sister, well, quote unquote big sister, she told me some things like about joining this surgical trauma ICU. Basically, she gave me some tips. She was like, I need to be curious, be willing to learn. You know, don't, also back to what I said yesterday, like, don't, just because people, don't listen to what everyone says about like this floor or the nurses. Sometimes you have to experience it yourself. Learn. She's told me to be a hard worker. Like, don't, things that I learned here, I have to go study them at home, especially being that I'm starting new, which is crazy because I had to do that on day 1. All those things that I was seeing, like, so yeah, she was basically telling me to learn more, study when I get home, and yeah, I'll see you guys later.
let you know what else is next on day 3, and I'll catch you later. Bye. Hi everyone, I am finally on my lunch break. Not much happened since the last time I spoke to you guys. It was just more of like monitoring my patients. The guy with the ICP monitor, the intracranial pressure monitor, I had to go back, regularly checking on it, assessing, doing neurological assessments every hour, assessing for changes. The reason why we do frequent assessments in the ICU is because things change very quickly, like very, very quickly. What you saw at 8 a.m. is not going to be what you're going to see at 12 p.m. So you have to check. And the more you assess, the more you're equipped. Guys, I just realized that my preceptor is a nurse practitioner. I wanted to ask her some questions, but like, I didn't want to make a scene. But wow, that's amazing. So not only is she educated, she is an MP, and I'm trying to be an MP. So wow, we're gonna be besties. But yeah, my big sister, she was just telling me how I need to pull in closer with my preceptor and ask her every single question. And I'm starting to realize that maybe I wasn't asking as much questions as I should be. So starting next week, I'm gonna have a list of things. I'm gonna ask her, and I need to learn every single thing that I need to know about intensive care nursing, so that when I'm by myself, I can be well equipped and just like that. But yeah, I'm gonna eat my lunch now, and I'll see you guys later. I actually look so tired. Like I told you guys, I'm running on like 3 hours of sleep. When I go home, I am going to take these braids out because these are due, and I'm just gonna fall asleep. And whatever time I wake up, I'm gonna wake up and do homework. But that's how my day's gonna go. So there you have it, guys. Okay. Week 1 completed. I am exhausted, and it's not really because of the job. Like I mentioned before, it's because I didn't really get much sleep. But it's fine. That's cool. I'm gonna go home and take a nice shower. Oh, can't wait. But yeah, today was great. I'm gonna run to my car and I'll keep you guys posted. Hello, beautiful people. We've come to the end of this vlog. If you've gotten to this point, I just want to say I really appreciate you. I really thank you for your support. I really truly love you. This has been my 1 week of orientation in ICU. There's so much that I've learned, so much that I've written down. Like, I feel like what I told you guys was just half of it. Cause it's like, I'm only telling you what I can remember, but like, it's just so much. I don't even know where to start. Like, yeah. Don't mind me. I'm running on 3 hours of sleep. Honestly, when that happens, I'm a whole different person. I'm just like a mixture of hype and tired. So I'm a mixture of like hyper and tired and delirious. So there's that. This week has been good so far. I know that there's so much more to experience. So when I really get comfortable on this floor, when I get, a hang of things, when I can be able to, know my way around, I will most definitely do a day in the life as a surgical trauma ICU nurse. There is so much to see. I want you guys to go on this journey with me more. I want to show you guys more, but at the same time I have to figure out how to go about doing this without violating any laws, any HIPAA violations, and any of that stuff. So we'll get to that point. But as of now, I learned so much. I learned so much about things that I learned in nursing school, but also on the very intense level. I really appreciate how involved I am in patients' health and managing their diseases, how kind of respected I feel, how much my coworkers took me in, how appreciated I feel, with working with other people like the CNAs, the
techs, the doctors. It was a great decision for me. Besides just like the environment, the work itself was also a great decision for me. I'm learning more. It's more fast paced. It makes me more attentive to detail. I feel like I'm owning this patient's case because I'm just all on top of everything that's about this patient. And being that it's only 2 patients, it gives me the ability to be more detailed and to really understand things. Like, I don't like doing things that I don't understand. I don't like doing half jobs. Like, I'm the type of person, if I'm doing something, I want to do it well to my full and best ability. Like, even the Bible says to work, whatever you work at it with all your heart. Like, working out in excellence, like that's what I would love to do in everything that I get my hands involved in. So even when it comes to like caring for patients, I like the fact that I get the whole big picture, I get the whole big puzzle, and it makes me a better nurse when I understand everything that's going on. Like, I think honestly, like, what I'm trying to say is that this new floor showed me what I've been lacking in my old floor, basically. And it's nothing about like dissing any floor, but just more of when you go on a different level of knowledge, you realize that what you thought you knew, there was more to that. So that's basically what I'm saying. If you guys like these videos, please let me know. I want to be making stuff that you guys enjoy. You guys already know I'm a registered nurse. I am going to school to be a nurse practitioner. I am a videographer on the side. And there's so much about me that I am willing to share. There's still a lot that I'm not willing to because I'm actually an introvert. I actually don't like talking about myself, but I just felt called to even do this YouTube thing for you guys. So if you have any questions about nursing related, or even videography or cameras, or whatever the case may be, please comment below. Please tell me if you like this video. Like, tell me your true thoughts. Like, be real with me. Like, I can take constructive criticism, so be real with me and just let me know. Like, if it's not it, then okay, let me know. If it is it, then let me know so that I can make sure that you guys actually like. If you have any questions, yeah. So let me just say my ending spiel. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share it to your friends. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.